Alaska, Forest Service work sites are often in remote areas where there are no roads. Many are located on islands and are only accessible by boat. The forests of Alaska are surrounded by cold ocean waters. Forest Service employees travel to many work sites in small boats. Trained employees operate this fleet of Forest Service-owned boats. As the passenger, you are responsible for assisting the operator to safely get you to your destination.
We want you to ride the wave, the safety wave.
Boating in Alaska is done in very cold and unforgiving waters. Many drownings in Alaskan waters are the result of cold water hypothermia. The Forest Service boat operator has the responsibility to ensure the safety of the boat and passengers. But the passengers must properly wear their PFD, or personal flotation device, and follow all directions of the operator. Forest Service boating may occur in less than ideal conditions. In Alaska, weather conditions can deteriorate rapidly and cause delays, so you should plan accordingly. Trying to stay on a fixed schedule when the weather gets bad creates a false sense of urgency. Don't bet your life when sea conditions worsen. Better to be safe on shore than fighting for your life on water. Before any project begins, the crew should review the job hazard analysis at a tailgate safety session.
Come into the rocks. Now, when we get out there, we'll be on CrewNet, right? So we can chit-chat and stuff. Local, just for working local right there. Wear footwear. I think you all have good traction footwear on, like we all wear the red rubbers. Don't step on and off the boats wearing packs and whatnot. Pass your pack and your gear in. We've had a number of people injured putting on their packs to get out of a boat. Whenever you use boats in Alaska and Southeast Alaska and saltwater environment, be sure to check your tides, okay? And you go to the city, the closest location. You go to the month, you go to the date, it'll give you your high and low and how high and low they are.
A Forest Service boat overturned in rough seas, dumping employees into frigid waters. The employees were in the water 5 hours before being rescued because they failed to float follow.
Hi, Fred.
Hi, Sam. I need to file a float plan for tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Every Forest Service boat trip requires a float plan.
2338.
And you're the operator?
Yes, I'll be the operator.
While en route, call dispatch every 30 minutes by radio and give your location.
38, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm departing Settlers Cove for Bar Harbor, 3 on board, 40 minutes en route.
Settlers to Bar Harbor, 3 on board, thanks.
Thank you, 38 clear.
All boat trips should be completed 1 hour before sunset. Your boat operator will check the weather forecast and make sure the boat is seaworthy and fully equipped before departure.
29, go ahead.
The operator will also open a float plan with dispatch before getting underway. Passengers should pack all personal gear and sensitive equipment for wet conditions. The operator will stow all gear on board for weight and balance and rough seas. Before starting any boat trip, the operator will give a pre-trip briefing to all passengers. It will include the location of safety equipment, how to operate the radio, and the trip itinerary. All Forest Service boats have a throwable flotation device in line for use if someone goes overboard. The boat operator will direct its use. Your pre-trip briefing will describe the use of emergency equipment. Coast Guard required safety equipment and Forest Service required tools and spare parts are found on all Forest Service boats. Each boat will be equipped with an anchor and line. Each passenger should carry a personal survival kit and wear a safety whistle.
Forest Service employees have lost their lives in boating accidents because they failed to wear personal flotation devices.
All occupants of Forest Service boats will wear a U.S. Coast Guard approved PFD or personal flotation device. Your project job hazard analysis will specify which PFD is required. The float coat may have a beaver tail, which should be used in an emergency situation. To use the beaver tail, pull it down from the back of the coat and then up between your legs and attach to the hooks located in the front coat pockets. The exposure suit has leg closures, inflatable flotation, and a hood. You can add more flotation by blowing into a mouth tube. When walking on a dock, assume all ramps and floats are slippery and have tripping hazards. Never wear a backpack or carry loads when boarding or leaving a boat. Always pass the equipment to the operator who will stow it properly for the trip. You should never sit on the gunnels while the boat is underway. The operator will show passengers where to sit to maintain boat weight and balance. You should never wear a backpack while riding in a boat. Standing may be necessary in some sea conditions. Be sure to bend your knees to help maintain your balance. Passengers should never walk around while boats are underway. When getting underway or docking, passengers should assist only when directed by the operator.
All right.
Forest Service boats have foundered and sunk because they were overloaded with equipment and passengers.
All boats have a maximum useful load. Passengers should keep personal gear and equipment weight to a minimum. Always ensure your boat weight limits are never exceeded. Rocky shores present a risk from extremely slippery rocks. Passengers should not carry any equipment when stepping out of a boat. Rocky shores may also have a swell, which requires caution when attempting to board. The boat may move suddenly in any direction. Caution should be taken when unloading any boat onto a gentle beach during a rising tide. Extreme Alaskan tides of 25 feet can mean swiftly rising waters and wet gear.
Red one first, please.
Loading a boat during fast-falling tide presents an increased risk of getting stuck.
All right, then the blue
Passengers should follow the operator's directions to make sure this doesn't occur. The next high tide could be 10 to 12 hours
Green one?
away.
Lives of employees have been lost when Forest Service boats have been swept into the outflow of freshwater lakes.
Freshwater lake outflows present a unique hazard to all boaters. The water velocity may go from a relatively calm to a swift current within a short distance and can have drastic results. These lake outflows present an increased risk to all boaters. Avoid any boating in these outflow locations. Remember that flow rates on rivers and lakes in Alaska can change quickly as weather conditions go from dry to rainy. This means the water you boat safely one day may be unsafe the next. When boating in freshwater lakes and rivers, use common sense and don't take chances. Never underestimate the hazards involved while freshwater boating.
Forest Service policy states every passenger has the right to refuse to begin or to continue a boat trip that they feel is unsafe.
Remember, you have the right and the responsibility to say no whenever unsafe conditions exist.
We're not going today. We've got some rough weather up ahead.